Hey, hey, it's your boy Black. Hello? Is it? Is it? Oh shit! This is too black. Let's try that. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. I don't know if this is gonna be a drill solo. I haven't heard from Shang today. Apologies. I was not feeling well yesterday, and Monday I was on drugs. So yeah, we're here today though. And that's basically at the end of the day. That's all you can. That's all you can ask for, dog. It's just I'm here now. I'm here for you now. You know what I'm saying? Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. This your boy Black Pedro, man. This could be a drill solo edition. It could be not. That sentence was not good. But whatever, man. Either way, this is a show for adults where we talk politics, hot topics, and current events. And then I don't give a fluff kind of style. Even though it's for adults, we try not to cuss within the first 5 minutes because the algorithm says it scares white people. And everybody needs white people. Monday through Friday. Typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Typically, you can catch us. And I don't want you to think I'm schizophrenic. There's usually a very light-skinned Negro to my virtual right over here. He's not there right now. But typically myself and Shang are here for you guys Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on YouTube and Facebook, sometimes Instagram, but we're both banned from doing lives right now. Apparently, I said something offensive. I don't know. We know Shang says offensive things, but typically I'm a little more diplomatic. But somebody got at me, or it's just a troll with a small penis that decided to hate. I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is drink wine and bourbon and tequila. If you ever miss us live, guys, you are probably more drunk than me. And if I can judge your habits, then you've got a problem, okay? The sun is out and I've been drinking for 4 hours. If you ever miss us live, catch us on our YouTube channel. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/c/savageafworld. That's the URL. When you get to our YouTube page, there are many things you can do. The only thing you should is this. Yeah, if you had some other weird things in mind, when you get to our page, all I got to say is, that's it. Just don't do that. Is that how that rabbit really sounded, or was that a voiceover? I never really thought about that. Some of you are worse than myself or Shane could ever be. You've been kicked off of YouTube. I get it. IG Live is banned right now. That's weird. That's what Facebook is for. They really don't have rules, morals, or any guidelines. So you can do anything there. You can form a white supremacist group and terrorize Indian people for their curry. It's possible. Facebook allows you to be you. Savage A.F. on Facebook. Look us up. It's all Meta. Facebook, Instagram. Also catch us on Threads. But on Instagram, which is really a lifesaver for comedians. Without Instagram followers, we're not funny. That's literally what the industry thinks. At Black Pedro on Instagram. Follow at Comedian Shang as well. Also on Threads, that's the twin cousin app of Instagram, which are the bastard children of Facebook, which is the sort of renamed family of Meta. At Black Patriot Comedian Shang. I'm gonna keep this moving, man, because it's just me. Why waste all of this time? Make sure you give us thumbs up on everything you see, even if you don't like it. Nobody cares. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. Oh, I could curse now. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Just give us thumbs up. Okay? Rate, comment, subscribe. Damn, who gonna pick up them letters? The T and the E? Who gonna pick that up? Not me. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. It looks like this is a Dro solo edition. So I'm gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing. It is Thursday, September 26th, 2024 in the time-space continuum. It's 3:16 p.m. on the West Coast. I do want to give shout outs to all those who are here on YouTube. I don't see any Facebook icons, so it looks like all my YouTubers are here, though. Lady Hazel May, do what you do. Breezy JJs, I see you. Compton's Finest. I feel like you gave yourself that title. I mean, I'm not, still a lot of talent from Compton, so but I'm sure you're up there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Compton's Finest, man. Thank y'all for chiming in. Mizzo Williams, I see you. Damani Jones, Sean Stubbs. Oh man, thank you guys for helping us build this building brick by brick. I also love that y'all are always like shouting out to each other, like, "Hey, Lady Hazel, man, how your auntie doing? Did her bunion surgery go well?" And I'll be like, "Man, y'all really be talking and getting to know each other." You know what? And I'm gonna give shout out of the day to Breezy JJ's out there. Said, I early voted today, girl. But you know what? Just for that, girl, I might send you a dick pic. You know what I'm saying? Just, not mine, but just something to get you through the day. You earned it. You really did. But no, thank you, Breezy JJ, seriously, for your early vote. I'm sure Republicans are gonna work hard to negate it. She said, "Please don't, thanks." I said it wasn't gonna be mine. Not weird. I'm weird. I'm sorry, I'm weird. Gina Emerson, I see you as well. But no, serious thanks to Breezy JJs for getting out there and voting. It's definitely related to one of our topics today. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. I'm going to end today's show. Oh, man, I didn't even put the dang darn banners in here. This is what happens when I just get left by myself to do the whole show. It's just always something. Don't worry, y'all. I just hit copy. Boom. We about to paste right now. I don't know if y'all can see me clicking it. Boom. We click that. Then we just going to cut and paste this right here. This is the process, y'all. I let y'all into, it's like being in the green room of my mind. We're going to end today's show with one of our favorite questions. Motherfucker say what? And your boy Trumpty Dumpty says he don't even need people to vote. The fuck kind of democracy is that? Motherfucker say what? But before we get into that, speaking of democracy, you hate to see it happen to a black man, but god damn it, if you're out here fucking up, then that's just what you're doing. You know, sometimes we have black leaders that they, FBI, CIA, NSA, COINTELPRO, they target. Who the fuck is outside my house playing that raggedy ass music that loud? All right, they moved on. I think it was one of them motorcycle niggas with it. They had the speakers be on the handlebars and on the seats, and these motherfuckers are always either playing funk, gospel music, or Diana Ross, and it's like, bruh, Don't have a spike on your helmet and be playing Diana. I mean, I know Diana was a boss. Shout out Detroit, Castech. You know what it is. Um, but his music was just too loud outside my house right now. That being said, man, sometimes they do try and take down our leaders, right? MLK, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, uh, Mr. T. I think he caught some slack back in the day. The haircut was funny, and the gold chains was probably too much. Plus, his cadence was just weird. But Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, may your future be dark. May your you see what I did, guys? May your future. I drink a lot and then write less. But the New York City mayor, Eric Adams, black man, former police officer, has been indicted. Let me see if I can pull up some facts because a lot of this is just my feelings. But I think they have accused him of everything from like wire fraud to improperly frying a turkey or something like that. No, but seriously, in regards to Turkey, they're saying that he was like soliciting funds from a foreign government, being the Turkish one, which means you probably should have stuck to frying turkeys in the backyard. Thanksgiving is quickly approaching. Compton's finest said he wanted to bring back stop and frisk. Suspect, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he's one motherfucker. I didn't trust him in the, he was already a cop, but not like Kamala, right? Like a different, like literally on the street, putting niggas' heads through a plate glass window, right? Like just kind of had that cop vibe about him. Gina Emerson, you are right. Eric Adams has fucked up. Because he already sound like you sound guilty when you're like, these allegations are completely false and manufactured, and they are just trying to get me for doing my job and trying to represent y'all. You was representing us. 8.3 million people in New York or so. Not all of them are black. What's the us you was trying to represent? Because I'm just gonna bootleg this photo because it's a lot of black people standing behind him while he trying to defend it. But if you're telling me the man tried to bring back stop and frisk, then all y'all, even Uncle in the antiquated African gear, probably can't tell you what African country he's from. But he definitely got that shit from Dapper Dan or some shit. Yeah. I'm not sure he was for the people. Compton's finest says, I know 0 niggas in Turkey, literally. I touched down in Turkey one time, dog, on a military base. So technically it was US soil, but that's not how that works to me. But yeah, it was just a plane transfer. On my way back from Kyrgyzstan. No other Miranda. What up, girl? You're a little bit late, so you can either give us 50 push-ups or send nudes. Breezy JJ's also does not know anybody else. Also, you don't have to say pause. You could just pause. Like I did. And then it's just as awkward. Breezy JJ's apparently also knows no niggas in Turkey. So yeah. Basically though, this looks like your typical political bullshit. Try to use a position of power in which you're supposed to represent the people, the masses, and then You just use the position to get money. Fuck niggas, get money. Fuck bitches, get money. Lady Hazel May, I need you to stay focused. She says, my mechanic is from Turkey. We said we don't know no niggas in Turkey. They could be from Turkey, but if they here, then they are just glazed now at this point. That's just they American turkey. Gobble, gobble. Northern Miranda, you will comment on that in my DMs at Black Pedro on Instagram. Sorry, that got weird. I'm lonely. But yeah, this is big. I think this is the first sitting mayor in New York's history to be indicted. And this is the feds on his ass. It's not like his own former police officers ran up on him for parking tickets. These are some serious allegations. Again, they are allegations. He hasn't been convicted of anything, so innocent until. But he is indicted. And typically, when a court, the prosecutor brings an indictment to court, they think they have a case. Like police commissioner's phone has been confiscated. Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, his lead legal counsel, her phone has been confiscated. They looking for things, and then, he been playing games too. They asked for his phone. He's like, "Oh, I just changed the password." They're like, "What's the new password?" I forgot. Literally, this is the game the nigga played with you. That's the same as your 7-year-old being like, I don't know. Why'd you eat the turkey sandwich? I don't. No, did you eat the turkey sandwich? I don't know. Why'd you eat it? I don't know. So you ate it? I don't know. I forgot. Nigga, are you hungry? Or are you full? I'm not hungry. You ate the sandwich. Fuck. Okay, y'all are getting off topic now. Gina says, my Turkish friend has a daughter named Hazel. All right. And Gina and Lady Hazel, I love y'all, but god damn it. Stay focused. This nigga is illegally selling turkeys to Turkey. You understand me? Their country name is Turkey. They don't need no more turkey. He trying to sell them turkey. Seriously though, when your politicians, whether it's a local, state, or federal level, are dealing with foreign governments and potentially taking money from them, Trump, it's serious shit. It's outside influence. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got an agenda. You're right. You're right, Breezy JJs. I need to sip a little something. Take a deep breath. Sauvignon Blanc's hitting different today. Let me see. Let me highlight this from Compton's Finest. He said they had some new hires to replace the old staff. They took their phones too. Somebody can't shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. They tried to plug that leak with that Flex Seal. And I built a boat. I used the screen door as the bottom of my boat and filled it with Flex Seal. And now, nigga thought he was going to speedboat across the Hudson to get to New Jersey. Yeah, nigga. The feds are there too. But yeah, this is a big one. To be honest, America's largest city, population-wise, you the mayor of it, bro. You the president of the largest country inside our country. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it is. The president I'm sorry, the mayor is the president of your town. The governor is the president of your state. The president is old. That's why he got kicked out. That being said, man, we will see what happens. Any New Yorkers in the feed right now? Whether you're native or currently living there, or transplant or whatever, share your feelings. This is a space for you. You know, it's a critical time. But if Mayor Adams has to step down, or is somehow forced out of office, New York in the next like 80 days will be forced to have this sort of emergency runoff election. You know what I mean? So it could become some sort of, leadership clusterfuck for your whole city. So it's a real issue, and this isn't Springfield, Ohio, where all you have to do is lock up your cats and round up the Haitians. That's not a real thing, by the way. Again, this is the largest city in America. This is, the financial capital of the United States. All the money is there, baby. It's America's bank. We needed to keep running smooth. And that's with a V, no E. 2 O's, of course. I'm not a weirdo. I know how to spell. Yeah, that's more wine that you just heard, because we need it. That's another thing we need, But yeah, guys, Eric Adams, your homie, is under indictment. He has been indicted. I always think it's hilarious though when you have these former cops, these people who and this is the thing. Compton's finest brought up earlier that he wanted to bring back stop and frisk, which was obviously like just so slave catchery, right? Like that's just some good old fashioned slave catchery. When you have a guy like this who wants to bring back a policy like that, I was talking with my mother earlier, and both of us were like, as soon as just didn't like the cut of his jib, as they say, just didn't like the way the man looked. Didn't sound right. Always sounded like one of those Negroes. It was like, all you have to do is get a job down at the police station. And when you do that, they'll give you food, bread, butter, good cup of water. And you keep doing that, and eventually you can catch Negroes of your own. Like he just was too in the system for me. And again, I don't live in New York. I don't like the smell of urine and don't like riding rats to work. But yeah, really, from the get go, just didn't like them. It's like, good luck with that, New York. Gina says they should have chosen Maya Wiley, a righteous attorney. I always appreciate her voice. Karma owns 2024. I get you. Gina also says he's another black Nazi. And for those who don't know, you might be like, another? Ain't he the only one? No. Mark Robinson, GOP gubernatorial candidate for governor of North Carolina, currently the lieutenant governor of North Carolina, is allegedly a self-proclaimed Nazi on a porn site, which is a weird place to announce your political white supremacist affiliations, especially as a black man. Also did not know that was a porn category, like black Nazi. Like, what's the name of the clip? I got Hyla Dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hit the right spot. Like, that's probably gonna get us banned. Fuck. Anyways. D Jones, Damani Jones says Garvey killed him on them impersonations. All right, I haven't heard those, but let's go. And Breezy JJ says there's all kind of kink, and this brought up a whole other thing for me too. Again, I was talking with my moms earlier, and this is what I don't get with these like conservative, even moderate motherfuckers, conservative Christians. Like, I think there's a sociopathy to it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. I think if you are like a straight up conservative Christian like that, you're probably a sociopath, borderline psychopath. Because as we go on, we see all these motherfuckers praising God and telling everybody else how to live, and they need to get their life together and live the straight and narrow path. And they are neither straight, and their booty hole is definitely not narrow, usually, right? Like they're always on some freaky shit. And it's like, well, no wonder you are suppressing yourself to the point in which you are displacing your feelings onto other people, right? Like you're trying to tell everybody else to live a life that you can't even live. And this is something that gets me. A former cop who becomes mayor who wants to stop and frisk Negroes while you're probably trying to sell whatever the fuck you can, your whole booty hole to Turkey. Well, gobble, gobble, nigga. Yeah, and I said it as hard as I could, nigga. As streetwise as I could. Gobble, gobble, nigga. Yeah. Pass the dressing. Hold the stuffing. The bottom of my glass hit the table. It sounded like a cheers, but ding dong, motherfucker. Pause. That's some Harlem shit. Lady Hazel May says, hey, leave the Christians out of it, but I'm telling you, mama, it's y'all. I'm not saying don't be Christian. I'm not saying don't have your religion, right? But what I'm saying is you got a lot of these so-called Christians that ain't nothing like Christ, at least not the one from the Bible, who are trying to tell people how to live, and they not even doing it. JD Vance out here talking about childless cat ladies, nigga. You fucked couches. You think love seat is a verb. You have Siemens furniture is not a metaphor to you or a brand. It's like action for him. Right? Gina Emerson says Mark Robinson is a whole pastor. That nigga is a whole that fat ass nigga is a whole everything. He's everything but a hole. A hole is a void. That nigga is full of shit, of food, of turkey. So I'm sorry, when I hear stories like this, it's where that's where I end up. It's where I end up. Breezy JJ says, is JD Bowman wearing permanent eyeliner? It's funny. For a second, I was like, who's JD Bowman? But I know what you're doing, because as it turns out, JD Vance has changed his official name legally like 3 times, which sounds like a sexual predator on the run. And any man who potentially wears permanent eyeliner, now we getting into drag brunch territory. Yes, queen, live your life past the syrup. Pause. I'm gonna move on because at this point, Breezy JJ said he's definitely hiding from something. It should be his brown ass Indian wife, because he's been the most racist motherfucker out here, talking about immigrant this, immigrant that. Well, who the fuck are your children's grandparents. Probably some immigrant motherfuckers. And he did dress in drag in college, didn't JD? JD did that. And Bowman could be bow man, which means he's bending over. Who back there? Who back there? Again, I'm going to move on, guys, because it's just me. And I got one more thing I want to talk about. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Also, fuck Eric Adams, mayor of New York. Probably did a whole bunch of bullshit while also trying to preach like he's some savior or working hard for the people, and he wasn't. He was getting money from foreign entities. Probably. We gonna see, though. That being said, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. When you hear this story, you gonna be like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if we're looking for the bullshit, just know it's not only sounds like this, but it is this.
Tell my people, I don't need any votes. We got all the votes we need. I don't need votes. All I want to do is make sure that we guard our vote. It's guard. We stop the steal, okay? You know, there's a lot of expressions. I want the vote guarded. I want the steal stopped because we don't need the votes. We have the votes. We don't need votes. We need protection of the votes once they're cast.
My instruction, we don't need the votes. I have so many votes.
Listen, we don't need votes. We got more votes than anybody's ever had. We need to watch the vote.
Think about this. He says it all the time. He is telling people, considering whether to vote for him, I don't want more votes. I don't want more votes. What I want is to control the electoral system. And you should take Donald Trump seriously when he says that, because he keeps saying it. You see, a campaign...
I could let that run for a minute, but let me break it down for y'all as well. That's the other thing that they have been doing but not saying is that they have 70 plus people in various positions across America, especially in swing states. And this election cycle, those are states like my home state of Michigan, Pennsylvania, Atlanta. I'm sorry, Atlanta's not a state. Georgia, Wisconsin. All of these places have at least one major city with heavy Black populations like Detroit, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Milwaukee. I think there's a couple other states in play. But, you know, they have people in positions, 70 plus, over these various states that are known election deniers, meaning they deny the results of the 2020 election, even though it's been certified and verified to be one of the safest and most free and fair elections ever. And these people, these 70 plus people in place in these various states, are there specifically to deny the results and not certify the results when Donald Trump loses. And that's the game. But it's not a game when you realize that now, just like last time, just like last election cycle, his whole thing was, I will step down. I will recognize the election results only if I win. If I don't win, then I will not recognize the results. I will not. That's what he said last time. Set it all up to that, oh, this system's crooked. If I don't win, it's stolen. Now he's not even saying that. Now he's saying like, but we don't even need to win. We just need to steal it. Motherfuckers say what? Yeah. Motherfuckers say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. I hit y'all with a little bit of the Motown. I can't really sing, but I hit y'all niggas with a little bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Motherfuckers say what? At this point, he just wants to control the Electoral College because that's the only way he beat Hillary Clinton. And again, I have done it earlier, but I apologize to Hillary Clinton because while I have criticized her for running a horrible campaign against Donald Trump, which I still think she didn't do a great job of, she did win the popular vote. Should have been president. More people voted for Donald Trump. I'm sorry, more people voted for Hillary Clinton, but the Electoral College was won by Donald Trump because it's a cracker institution for racist white supremacists. So that's how he won. He sees that now again and realizes, oh shit, especially against a brown woman, a woman, first of all, grab her by the pussy, right, is his motto. But against a woman of color, he could win with this racist electoral college. So that's the scheme. That's what they're on. The ridiculous part is that it's not even being hidden at this point. Like he is saying it out loud. Breezy JJ says Dumpty is snitching on himself as usual. Here's the thing: if they can pull it off and he became president, ain't no snitching no more. You know what I'm saying? Courts are done. They're just shooting Negroes in the street and rounding up anything darker than a brown paper bag or whatever. Now, here's the thing that I want. Like, so Breezy JJ says, I hope they listen to him and not cast a vote for him. But that's the sort of irony of this, right? Is he's like, if he got 0 votes but could control the Electoral College, it really wouldn't matter. So it's just like really funny in a democracy, which is based on conceptually one person, one vote, to have the leader of one of the 2 major parties, the nominee, saying, bro, I don't need your vote. Just like kill black people before they get to the polls, or like burn down some, you know what I mean? Like storm some shit in somebody's cup, hang Mike Pence or Nancy or somebody. Like just bro, we don't need votes in a democracy. We don't need votes. Just like stop them from stealing it from us. It's like, but you didn't even show up for the game. Y'all forfeited the match and then want to steal the victory? Well, ain't that about a bitch? Breezy JJ said he's referring to his people when he says stop the state. He's not. Well, they're just, well, his people don't realize that, right? Like, it's this whole ironic, flipped, bizarro speech. Anybody Super Friends fans back in the day? What was the little dude's name? There was a bizarro Superman that was like the opposite. And there was like a little dude. He was like an imp troublemaker and he could fuck shit up. And the only way you could get rid of him was to get him to say his name backwards, which was like Mixelplix or something like that. And whatever. But like, it was always like just some reverse shit. You know, just this bizarro world where Trump can tell people what he's doing by saying that the other side is. If he's telling you, if Trump is saying they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that, it's just what he's actually doing. You're right, BZ. Stop the steal is a reference to them, but also not for him or not for them. Right? Like they think we're stealing, we know they're stealing. So now it's about to reverse, right? in a few months, we're gonna be like, stop the steal. Like all of us, Democrats, anybody who didn't vote with, we're all gonna be like, we gotta stop the steal. And we're gonna sound like them. And the shit's gonna get flipped. And I'm gonna be on my porch twiddling wooden objects with a gun on my lap and telling all you kids to get the fuck off my lawn. Yeah, they definitely tried to steal it first, Breezy. Like that's what happened. That's what January 6th was an attempt to steal that election. They came with fake electors. There are court cases around this country right now around fake electors from Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia, but right? Like it's what they tried to do. They weren't successful, but now they have a playbook and a lesson plan after that in Project 2025. I know you meant it as a joke too, Breezy, but I'm just saying. It's one of those things that's like funny, not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man. Because he's good. He's good at it. It's the one prop I gotta get a motherfucker, right? Like with his base, like he's really good at flipping it for them so that they end up saying the shit that they're doing. They're like, they tried to steal this election. So what we're gonna do is hang the vice president so that Joe Biden can't be certified so that the president of the United States can continue to be the president. And it's like, motherfucker, that's theft of a fucking to stop the steal. It's like, fuck. By the way, speaking of stop the steal, STEEL, Trump's tariffs will stop steel production for America in America. You know what I mean? Like, this is the irony of all this shit. All the shit he says is true, but not in reverse. You know what I mean? Backwards is backwards truth. Alt truth, not true. Fuck. But to a degree, Breezy's, I am with you, man. I would love to see the Trumpty Dumptyers not show up because they're like, well, he told us we don't need to vote because he just gonna be president. So ain't that how democracy works? Don't vote and your guy wins. So I really, I hope the count is, 85 million to 4. And then I want to see them argue that he won. The 4 people, by the way, would be him, Junior, Butthead, the other one, whatever he had, Beavis, which one? So him, Beavis, Butthead. It won't be Melania. Not gonna vote. She can't even spell vote. Who would be the 4th? I get. Can Rudy vote? He a felon? Who's not a felon around this motherfucker now? And Lara, one of his daughter-in-laws, is probably gonna vote for him. I don't even think his daughter, Ivanka, is going to vote for him. They will be out here trying to get money from another foreign country. Her and Jared, they ain't showing up for no goddamn vote. They don't give a fuck. But Breezy, you said it, the daughter. I don't know though. I don't even think. For what? They got $2 billion from the Saudis. Fuck what they need to vote for. She doesn't even need her dad to be president anymore. Her and Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner got all the things they needed from this shit. $2 billion? Motherfuckers don't need to vote for bro. I feel you. You would think. Breezy said none of them probably ever voted. I get it. But like, they don't need to participate. Bro, $2 billion in, you don't have to participate in politics. Okay. You buy a judge here, but just move. There's islands out there that they probably we done. That's it. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Tomorrow's Friday. I should be back. I'll be tired as hell, but don't worry. We'll be back. That being said, man, hopefully Shang will be back tomorrow too. By the way, man, and I'll have info for y'all, flyers and visuals and all of that. But your boy, Black Pedro, that's me, this week just booked my first headlining gigs in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay. October 18th. Shout out to Gabe Lopez. I'll be headlining Nuwu, the largest dispensary in America. I believe that's an 8 p.m. show. And then later that same night on the 18th, or technically the morning of the 19th, I'll be headlining the Dirty at 12:30, a legendary established show in Vegas. It's pretty much a locals show. So Las Vegans, this is the show they go to. All you out of towners probably don't know about this. It's at South Point Casino. It's 12:30 a.m. It goes down. The show is always packed the fuck up. The room is huge. It's like 400 people. And last time I was there, we had a ball. The promoter producer, fellow comic Gabe Lopez, follow him on Instagram. He gave me the plug. He was like, "Bro, we're gonna step you on up to headliner." Because I did that like that. So if you happen to be in Vegas, October 18th, that weekend, whatever, holla at your boy. Come through. Watch me headline. Watch me give him that 45. Watch me give him that hour. Gina said, I heard Gabe Lopez. Okay. You obviously drinking stronger than me. I said Gabe Lopez. Gabriel Lopez. I didn't say Gabe Lopez. Pause. No, Diddy. No. Now, you know, now that it sounded like no Diddy, like, but no, it was really like a command, like, no, Diddy. It's like you had a little dog named Diddy that kept humping the pillows on your couch, and you're like, no, Diddy, no. If you vote for Donald Trump, you are either really, really rich, really, really racist, both, or stupid. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Motherfuckers say